Hi, this is Ben with Mercene Travel. I'm coming to you from Shenzhen, China today, and I've been traveling around China for a while, and the transportation here is a little bit hard to use, so I wanted to make things easier for you when you travel to Korea and give you a couple of tips about how to get from the airport to the city in Seoul. When you fly into Seoul, you are going to be flying into Incheon Airport, which is quite far outside of the city. And by far, the easiest and fastest and cheapest way to get from Incheon Airport into the city is probably using the metro system. They have a metro line called the Airport Railroad that goes directly into the airport and takes you all the way to the city. This is the best way if you are going definitely to Hongdae or Seoul Station, because you don't even need to transfer. It also is quite easy to get to certain parts of Gangnam this way. You only have to transfer one time. And the train that you transfer to is also a very high-speed train. The second way that you can get from the airport into the city is by using the airport buses. These are a little bit more expensive than using the metro line. The metro line is about 5,000 won as opposed to using the buses, which are about 25,000 won. But if you can find a bus that is going directly from the airport straight to where you want to go inside of the city, it can be a very good way to go. The way that you can find this out is by going to the airport information and asking them if there's a bus that goes straight to where you want to go. They're extremely helpful, they're extremely knowledgeable, and they will probably help you out. Final way that you can go from the airport into the city is by using a taxi service. However, Incheon Airport in Seoul is about 40 minutes to an hour, or could be even longer depending upon what part of Seoul you're going to, so using a taxi service could be quite expensive. One word of warning with the taxi service is in Seoul there are two types of taxis. There's the normal taxi service, and then there's the luxury taxi service. The luxury taxi service is extremely expensive because it is very difficult to become a luxury taxi driver. So the luxury taxis are black, and the normal taxis are usually white or orange, or could be different colors. So if you're going to go on such a long ride, you should probably use a normal taxi service if you want to use a taxi. However, even that is going to be a little bit expensive. However, the drivers will take you exactly where you want to go, and if you're a little bit worried, that might be a good way to go. One little tip if you're going to be using a taxi service is you're going to have the address of where you're trying to go written down in the Korean language, in the Korean writing system. Most of the taxi drivers cannot speak English, and they are not going to know where you're trying to go, and if you have it written down in English, they're probably not going to be able to read it. So that's a little word of warning with that. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it was informative, and if you did like it, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much. Enjoy your trip to Seoul.